why am I doing what I'm doing? I already talked about it, and there are many different reasons why. So just today, another reason, and a really important one, because the teacher always learns best. So I found out it's such a pleasure if you learn something to immediately teach it to somebody else. It's a pleasure because you can help people. And if you, for example, there's an old lady and you help her to cross the street, makes you happy, doesn't it? And at the same time, if you found an insight and tell it to a friend and you help him with this, or you help her with this, it makes you happy. So immediately when you learn something, if you tell it to somebody else, it makes you happy. And also, and that's very important for the learning process, you implement the knowledge by telling somebody else. So just hearing it, just having the knowledge, that's how it works, doesn't necessarily mean you have learned it, because you maybe cannot execute it, or maybe you forget it, or maybe when you need it, it's not in your mind. So what you have to do is you have to implement this knowledge in your brain. You have to make the right synapses, connect them together. And one very effective method to connect the synapses, so you implement it into your brain, into your body, is immediately when you learned it, teaching it. And that's what I'm doing. So immediately when I've learned something, or when I have an insight or a thought, I teach it, and that's how I implement it in my brain structure and in my life. And it's also great then if you have the awareness for this, then it's also a great motivator to learn, because immediately when you learn, you can teach it to others, and by teaching it to others, you implement it, so you grow. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I can really bring this to a totally new level for myself. Because when I'm teaching people, there's a lot of responsibility, and this responsibility drives me to learn, because I want to teach with high quality, with high effectiveness. I want to bring so much value to others, and immediately I bring a lot of value to myself. So it's a perpetual mobile of self-growth, of self-improvement, of thriving for greatness, for happiness, for success, and for smiling.